Good afternoon. My name is Linda Martinez Truax, and I am a full-time mental health counselor here for Oxnard College. My office is located in the Student Health Center, which is on the first floor of the Student Services Building. I'm here Monday through Friday, and on Mondays and Fridays, I have been given the wonderful task of putting together a course for students that are on academic probation. Students could be on academic probation 1, 2, returning from dismissal, or possibly looking at dismissal. The goal is to get you students off of academic probation and back to regular standing. What I'm interested in is not so much how it is that you did in the classroom regarding knowledge of topics such as, are you aware of your linear algebra equations and such. But what I'm interested in is looking more at what are the factors in your life that have led to being placed on academic probation. So what is your life like? What is the circle of friends that you embody? Are you surrounded with people that encourage growth, or do they discourage growth? How do you feel within a classroom setting? Do you access help when you need help? Are there any intimidation factors? And one of the big ones is, what is your mindset like? For example, when you sit down and you're taking a test and you notice that other students are starting to pass in their tests, is the assumption something like, they're better than me, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to fail this? So that's what we want to look at. We want to look at thought process, and we want to challenge those thought processes. And that's something that I will work with you on. Looking at reframing statements, or even identifying when they began. For many of us, this is something that has plagued us for many years, oftentimes even rooted as far back as elementary school. So we want to look at complacency. We want to look at ways to create movement towards your desired goal. We want to look at also areas that you may be considering entering into, but also understanding the track that is necessary to lead there. I want students to really be able to envision themselves in what it is that they want to become. And a bigger question is, have you met somebody that does the thing that you want to do? Because that is a major factor to really make that determination. We want to work towards getting out of one's own way, because growth is always going to be uncomfortable. So if you're incredibly comfortable in life, there's probably something that's not going very well right now, and you may be complacent. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at what are called the non-cognitive factors. We're going to look at barriers to your academic success. We're going to look at two major areas. One is time management. A lot of people call this procrastination. I tend to call it seeking out what is not challenging and basically making a choice to do something preferred over something not preferred. Again, as I said, movement towards goals is not comfortable. Think about your first time stepping into a gym. That first treadmill minute is a long minute. In addition, what we want to do is set SMART goals. So we're going to sit down and go through goal setting. But what we're not going to look at is so much, I want to graduate, or I want to move to this city, or I want to have a big car, or the pretty girl. What we're going to look at is actually, what is your mindset like? What are goals in the sense of personal development? How do you view the world? Do you see it as a positive place, as a negative place? Are you guarded? And what does being guarded do to impact you in connection with others? What are your relationships like? Are you someone who is in a healthy relationship, something that is truthfully strengthening you as a person? So we want to look at goals in the sense of moving toward something greater, something more positive. We want to look at goals in the sense of also social ambitions. One big factor that I believe incredibly fully in, especially at the college level, is creating close senses of community, being part of groups on campus, being part of the tours that occur, of the speakers that come on campus, learning to connect. Another area we're going to look at is basically how to devise a plan of success that also brings in the people in your life that matter most. So this goes into like, how do we want to be perceived by family members? How do we want to be perceived by our children? Goals can also be set in terms of the type of parent that you are. You know, who are you amongst your friends? Are you the friend that's growing and developing, or are you the friend that's mostly at home to hang out and kick it? You know, so we want to look at this. We want to look at and develop a plan together to help you get off of academic probation towards normal standing, but more so is work on how do we help you graduate and get to the next level. So again, my name is Linda Martinez Truax. I'm a full-time mental health counselor here on campus. I have my bachelor's degree in psychology. I have a master's degree in business administration with an emphasis in leadership and management. I also have a master's degree in counseling psychology, and currently I'm working towards my doctorate in leadership education. So I'm currently a student just like you and can definitely relate to that area. My other areas of expertise, as mentioned, you know, I am definitely here for those of you that are looking to get into the psychological field or looking to get into business. We can sit down together and talk about that path and look at ways to get your foot in the door, possibly open up some internship opportunities, or get you to meet some people. So I look forward to this wonderful school year, and I wish you the best. And again, my office is on the first floor in the Student Services building, and good luck to you. Bye-bye.